As we saw from our story tonight, I think it's very, when we talk about marijuana and psychosis, it's very nuanced, very complicated and secretive thing. There are a variety of different psychosis, and the type that I think of are grandiose, jealous, paranoid, and those with sort of mixed or bizarre content. I think that leads to a lot of shame and a lot of secrecy around topics like this. I think in order to really uncover this stuff, we have to demystify and take a lot of the shame and guilt out of this sort of situation. Now, it is a psychoactive drug, and you use it to get high. And the higher you get, the more apt you are to get high, the higher the potency of the THC. That is the one that will dominate the marketplace. As California, as society continues to grow sort of more liberal about its policies with marijuana, I'm growing more conservative because we have opened up sort of the floodgates to something that we really don't know the end game to. You know, everyone has a very particular biological, psychological, and social makeup. There's millions of different little pieces of input that make us who we are as individuals. And as Dr. Miller was so scientifically stating, you can't predict sort of what the impact of marijuana or psychoactive drugs will be on your brain. What happens when we cross the barrier into psychosis is that we have a real brain disorder, that we have a real neurological problem. I currently live and work in the South Bay. I'm a member of this community, and it just stands out to me how many people I see and treat in private practice these days, where there's really a culture of work hard, play hard, and we pass that on. We mirror that. We show that to the children in the community. We show that to our family members, and that work hard to be successful, to have drive, to have ambition, followed with binge using drugs and alcohol is unsustainable. One of the sponsors for the event this evening is Clear Recovery Center, located in Hermosa Beach. So if you have suspicions about a loved one, child, friend, someone close to you in your family having problems with substance abuse, all too often we wait until they end up in jail or they end up psychotic. Act on the hunch. Be proactive about the suspicion. Be direct about it. So when it comes to finding help, Clear Recovery Center, if you find yourself in a medical emergency and with someone who you believe is in a cannabis-induced psychosis, call 911 immediately. But start on the hunch. Start before it gets to that point. That would be my advice. Thank you.